Hello, hello. All right, just a second here, folks. Gotta check something, and then I'll catch up with you. I was just making our new piece of wood here. Fresh wood. But I must check something real quick here first. All right, there we go. Let me catch up with the chat. Yeah. Got Atomic Ben in here. What's up there, soldier dude? Hello, Plank Walker. Nearly went on a professional tour for jazz when you were younger, like 25 years ago now. But life happened on some fronts, so I couldn't go. I missed it. I miss it, but I handle things in my own way now. There you go. Ah, yes. The itch you didn't know you had. Oh. A music man. Hey. MA53, how you doing? Hello, Luna. What's up, Dustin? Long day, Funka, huh? Long day. Get some rest. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is one of the best days. It's Friday. That's right. Friday. It's a good day. You know, the thing about regrets is we all go through this life with no manual, no user guide, no real introduction. We're just introduced by players of the game that also were not introduced properly either. So you can't expect to, hindsight's always 20/20, and you can easily look back on something and say, oh yeah, I should have done this or should have done that. But that's it. That's the value right there, is the looking back, seeing that there was something you should have maybe gone a different route if you felt then that's the case. And then next time you can do that. You can. That's the thing too, man. There's always other situations in life that having this hindsight now will help you guide your decisions in the future. So, Captain Hindsight's always late. Yeah, right. So, this thought of like, oh, that was it. That was my one chance, and I blew it. I don't know. I think there's always... Life is always throwing opportunities and things at us in different various ways. We just have to be open to it. It just might not be this like little picture perfect image that we want. It might be something completely... Most of the time, something completely different that we didn't expect. And that to me is more magical than some preconceived idea that I came up with, so it's amazing how many times you hear people say that they didn't plan on doing what they're doing, but they discovered it in a strange mishap of situations, and then they're doing this thing that they love to do, and they had no intention of doing it from the beginning. I can say that personally, like, I didn't expect to be sitting here sculpting and streaming as my way of life, but here I am, just following the breadcrumb trails that life gives me. Little things like, ooh, piece of candy, And before I know it, I look up and I'm standing outside of a house made of candy, and there's this old witch lady asking me to come inside. I'm going to go inside. Okay, maybe a bad example. Before I know it, I'm locked in a cage and she's feeling my finger to see if I've fattened up enough. Because of her hard seeing. Fatten me up enough to eat me. Thankfully, I have a sister who will save me. And then we get all the riches from the witch once she's thrown into the furnace. So it all works out in the end, right? Would Hansel and Gretel have changed their path? Or do you think they had regrets afterwards? Ah, man, we shouldn't have gone to the witch's shack. Maybe they do. But they shouldn't. All right. Yeah, right. Hey, what's up, She-Wolf? Yeah, regret's one of those things. We just can't hang on to that. Gotta let that stuff go. Just let it go. Move forward. Don't look back. You know what? Get to the end of this life and then look back. At the very end, once you're done. Once you're done here, then you can look back. Until then, no need to. Story's not finished. It'd be like reading a book and then saying, wait a minute, I want to go back and read chapter 2 again. You're like, you know, in the middle of the book and you decide you're going to go back and read chapter 2 and like sit there and read chapter 2 over and over and over again and dwell on it. Let's continue the story. Chapter 2 can't make sense until we see the whole story, right? Big twist at the end and everything, you know? All right. Oh, that's good, Patricia. That is a good thing. Let me move these out of the way. We are going to be working on our How to Train Your Dragon piece. We've decided, me and the missus took a good hard look at this, and we've decided we need to shorten it probably about right here. About this much. So we need to remove this much. So basically, we're just going to cut into this. We're going to just be careful not to mess with the wire. I'm just going to take a saw here, and we're just going to cut about right here. Okay. Let's just take this off. Just kind of cut through the surface because I don't want to cut all the way down. So I don't want to cut our wires for the lighting. How big of this dragon be? It's just the head. We're not doing the whole dragon. It's going to be a wall hanging piece. Okay, let's see if we can undo this without breaking the wires here. Oop. So let's try doing a few little cuts into the super glue here. There we go. Okay. Wires out of there. Now, we'll basically just be replacing this. So We'll cut right here. And then just re-glue it. I'm not going to use the handsaw for that, but I'm just going to use some power tools. I'll be right back. Hey, I just saw Mermac. Thank you very much for the raid. Man, my stuff's not working, I guess. Mermac. Appreciate that. My have to restart my notification system here. I was in the zone. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe we give it a little head tilt. How about that? Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. Hello, Noodle. Okay, now I'm wondering though, is this should I cut this shorter here? Probably, so we can kind of conceal the block. Let me grab I have an example frame that this will be. Okay. Your ears are ringing. Okay, let me see. Let's grab our character. Let's kind of get a little bit of a visual. It got moved to the side to be to do the final touches and just kind of like the last bits of the paint job. So it's in the very tail end of production. Come coming out of the picture frame a little bit there. I think the length on that's much better. Let me go get a second set of eyes on this. I want to be sure this time before we lock it in, so we don't have to do it again. Oh wait, let's hear. Do you have any videos that show how to sculpt a human head around a 10-inch figure? I watched your tutorial video on DeviantArt and tried rewatching your trollhead videos. But for some reason, I just can't get the proportions accurate. I have a ton of guides and YouTube tutorials, but I'm just missing something somehow. Your forest gremlin was great, but didn't rely... Oh, you're right, exactly, yeah. That's, you know, to be honest, that's why I choose that type of character, because it's very difficult to get the human head to look appropriate, and it's not going to happen in one go, you know. So you have to realize that it's definitely going to take some consistent practice. What you should do is you should decide to make a bunch of heads, you know. Let's say, for the sake of moving forward with the project, you do like 4 or 5 heads and then pick the best out of that one. But yeah, it all boils down to just knowing these fundamental measurements. Like usually the eye line is like middle of the head, you know. So once you have the shape of the face, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't really worry about the back of the head or the sides. I mostly worry just about the face at first, and I get the face looking good. Then I bake it and I lock it in, and then I fill in the rest of the head and do the side of the head and all that stuff. And I just like that approach better. It's really hard to do the whole head in one go, you know. So. And yeah, so just like the eye lines in the middle here, and then like halfway between the eye and the chin is usually where the nose line is. Okay, so that's the halfway between the eye and the chin, the nose, and then halfway between the nose and the chin, lips. So you're doing half, right? One eye distance between the two eyes. So whatever the thickness of the eye is, one eye distance, and usually about an eye or a half an eye on the edge. The 1/3 method, yeah. I always remember it as half. So you do half of the head, do a line up and down, okay? Line down the middle, line like this. That's your eye line. Then you do half again, and then half again. And then, you know, when you look at the side of the face, that this all kind of slopes at a backwards angle. Actually, if you drew a line from the tip of your nose to your chin, it's a backward diagonal line. It's not straight up and down. It's downwards and back. It's back. It's a diagonal line pointing kind of towards the body. And the lips will touch that line. So the tip of the nose to the chin, draw a straight line, and the lips usually are pretty close to touching that line. So it gives you a good side profile, you know. Yeah, so it's just normal. The thing is it's totally normal to be struggling with what you're struggling with. And you just really need to use reference to really guide you as much as possible with figuring out the positions of things. I should do a really in-depth tutorial on just heads, and honestly, the reality is even though I can teach certain things, I'm still very much student and very much learning myself, so. Chin doesn't stick out further than your nose, unless you're like creating a stylized character like a witch, a little bog hag or something. Yeah, I mean, And then like the front of the face is a cylinder, like the side of a cylinder. But the head from the top is the shape of an egg with the pointy end of the egg at the forehead. And that the sides of the head have like a flat plane, you know? These are all these little things that it honestly just takes time to learn. You know, stuff like this really does help a lot, you know? So you would think like a photo of a person helps, but this stuff helps way more because, you know, I can understand what's happening here shape-wise. Like this is a flat plane on the side of the, sorry, my mouse is over. This is a flat plane on the side of the head here, you know? We have that cylinder shape on the front. The head the face goes straight up, and then once it gets to kind of the hairline, that's when it starts to roll back, you know? See, it goes straight up and then rolls back. You know, these are the things you kind of gotta really hone into when you're studying the reference. So, you know, here's a basic, this stuff like the ear lines, the beginning of the ear is the middle of the head between the front and the back. These are things you naturally don't think about. I think naturally you think the ears are actually closer to the face, but they're actually pretty far, you know. Let's see. There's a really good one that I like. This one right here. This one helps quite a bit too. This is outlines and shows you why a photo of something is hard to read, especially when you're new. Very difficult to see the actual shapes here. You can get like subtle hints with these shadows and stuff, but ultimately you can't really totally see the shape. And then you compare it to this breakdown here, this digital breakdown, which really shows what shapes are happening here. You know, this is easier to read. I can learn a lot from this right here. This I can learn a little bit, but definitely not as much as this. So, yeah. There is a book called Anatomy for Sculptors, which outlines a lot of these things that I would recommend. That's something that's in the cards for you. But if not, there's lots of free stuff out there on Pinterest for sure. It's all these little nuanced things. The face is such a complex thing that it's gonna take some time really getting in there to learn all the nuances between all the different features and how they go together, and then I'd say start with just a non-expressive look of a face, and then try to get and understand just a standard face, and then you get to start doing expressions and different kinds of faces, you know, and it's just a never-ending pursuit, basically. All right, let me go show this to my wife and see what she thinks as far as like the size and the overall look, and then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, good. I cut the block and shortened it, but we're good. We're good on the size. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll re-glue this with our epoxy glue. While the epoxy is setting, we will sculpt the other boot onto this character. And then we can start laying down clay on the neck area and start doing some scale details. That's the mission. I need a popsicle stick. Oh, mixing stick. Needed more than last time, so we'll do a little bit more. You can type in !tip. It'll give you a link. It is in the bio. I guess it's a little bit more not super in your face, you know. That'll do it for you. Much obliged. Okay. Get this glue nice and mixed here. Alicia. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. I very much enjoy, you know, the stream and hanging out with you guys and narrating and explaining what I'm doing is part of it for me, you know. I would otherwise have to spend 8 to 10 hours a day sitting in silence. I appreciate the company while I work. It's become, you know, the fact is my streaming career and my sculpting career started at the same time, so it's just as much a part of what I do.
A lot of coin.
Hey,
I'll buy you quite an axe. Please come in.
Thank you very much for the tip there, Wildfire. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for supporting what I do. I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much, Patricia. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's scoop some of this up. Kind of spread it around in here. this side. Oh, I guess don't really have a place to see. I mean, looks pretty good. All right. Very good. Let that sit over there. Wrap this up. I had a block of wood that we're attaching this scarab to. I'm not sure where it went. Is it this one? Not sure. Block of wood could be around here somewhere. If I were that particular block of wood, where would I be? Hiding, probably. Hiding from the crazy wizard that wants to keep me trapped here forever and put me in and out of the oven a million times. That's what I would be hiding, sure. But where? I might have to make a new piece of wood here. All right. You escaped. You escaped for now, little block of wood. I need to find a little drill bit. Oh. Is that the right size? Good. How are you, Clayton? Okay. Wasn't a super snug fit, but I'll probably do a drop of super glue. We'll just super glue our way out of it. I love certain things. Tack weld it. There, snug fit. Precisely as planned. Okay, so we need to sculpt this foot to be like this. That's the mission now. Oh, nice. Well, let's fix that. One second. Win the robot. Very good. Sometimes we go through these waves of engineering or doing other things, and it feels good to just simply layer on some clay and detail something. That's all the complex stuff is out of the way. Now we just simply put some clay down and shape it. Back to just art. Oh, thanks, Midwest. Midwesternery. Land of hopes. Just open around all day, huh? Glaze, that's right. That is correct, friend. This is a special kind of polymer clay called cast clay, which is actually flexible after it's been cured, like rubber. It's a really durable material to make things out of. Lets us make delicate things like this, not have to worry about them breaking. Or these little frilly things here. It's fairly new material. Change the world of polymer clay as we know it. Mm-hmm. I share your enthusiasm. I just only internalize enthusiasm, never externalize. Oh, really? So, is it what you're expecting? Well, that's good. That's good. Welcome. Happy to have you. So yeah, basically, I work on things start to finish. I share my whole process. and we just kind of work through different challenges together here. Right now I have a kind of a phase of special deadline projects that we're pushing through. Only one of which is fully announced. It's these building pieces. We're making a tower for THQ has commissioned us to make a tower for the Gothic 1 remake launch. So it's a building or structure from the game. They've commissioned me to bring into reality. And then this one is a How to Train Your Dragon piece, which I can't say exactly what it's for just yet. And the third one that we haven't begun yet it'll be starting like mid-March, and I think I'll be able to say what it is right out the gate. So secrets, lots of secrets. Yeah, Instagram has a lot of in progress stuff. I'd say my website's probably the best gallery of finished works currently. Recent finished works. Do I enjoy other art mediums? I do. Yeah, I do. I don't. I don't spend much time doing other art mediums, though, because I spend a significant portion of my week and days sculpting. And when I have time away from the sculpting desk, I want to do something that's not sitting at the desk working on something, if that makes sense, I want to go outside and move around, So it's hard to be balanced and have too many kind of similar, I guess, hobbies, That's why what I do pairs well with also, I'm a very proactive gardener. And those two balance each other out. That's usually what I'll be doing, especially when it's warmer out in my free time. Digging around in the dirt, shoveling stuff. All right, Midwest. What are you streaming? What are you doing on the streams there? Let's see. Some mold making. All right. Let me see here. Ah, it's a lovely stack of pink foam you have back there. Oh, Instagram. Okay. Let's check it out. Just beginning. All right, I got you followed. Cool. Definitely check out your progress. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. What's the quote, Clayton? I need help me out with the Palpatine quote. We shall watch your career with great interest. Is that how it goes? Got it. Okay, good. Whew. It's your prop maker. Let me measure something really quick here. I feel like the other shoe's too big. I mean, it's pretty close. Maybe just slightly smaller. All right. I think we can get into the details now. Pretty happy with the shape. Hey, Sorrow. How you doing? Sorrow. Okay, now we do the wraps. Fresh coffee. I need some too. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank you. Hey. You lied to me. It's still my old cold coffee still there. Don't lie to me. Macchiato. King Julian. What's that from? Don't lie to me. Oh. I was referencing Professor Snape, actually. That works. That works. King Julian works. Re-bleeing it up. Okay, let's do some brushing here. Hey, it's that one guy. Some lasagna, huh? Very nice, my friend, very nice. You have done well. You have done very well. Alright, let's make those little strips. These little guys here. You like some lasagna, do you? Enjoy it. Enjoy it very much. A little bit too wide. Narrower. Hey, Captain. Have a good night, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday. There we are. Second boot finished. You know, let's paint this glue up here too. We'll bake it and lock it in. And we'll be able to layer on and do her next parts. Which will be, let's see. She kind of has like a kilt of flappy cloth built bits. And then over that, then we get into like the leather torso and stuff. The kilt next. Kind of the waistline area. And then the torso. Then we'll need probably the weapon and the shield made so we can do the arms, shoulders, head. Last but not least, the cape. Okay, let me get this in the oven, and then we're going to condition a bunch of clay so we can start slapping some clay on the dragon here. Start filling out the shapes. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Now we gotta condition a bunch of clay. Probably about 1 box worth, maybe. Maybe 1 pack even. Let's see. Night crew. Bingo, bango, bongo. How goes the corporate espionage takeover? As I live and breathe. Bingo, is that you? Have you changed your stars, Bingo? By hand. Now we're gonna use the pasta machine here. We're gonna pasta machine it up. Right. And we'll run it through. Right. This is medium firm. Quite nice, isn't it? Freshest batch. Fresh off the clay factory floor. Quite nice. There is a benefit to softer clay especially for larger things. Basically already conditioned with just 1 pass. I'm just gonna give it a little roll here. Just roll it up into a sea god. Pass 1 more time. See if we can work some of them air bubbles out. Hey. That's pretty nice. All right. Now, just gonna wrap it with one layer. All right. And in we go. I'm going to include the block of wood into this. More. We're going to be so bold as to do this all in one pass. I think we can handle it. Take our big flap of clay here, and we're just going to stick it on there, wrap it around. Yeah. sure this layer is pushed down. All right, let's see here. And now we just flush in our anatomy. Yes. Big differences. We must establish the planes there, Mr. Pango. The planes must be established. Hey, Barbara. I think we'll add some foil here before we bulk out the shoulders. Nice. It's one of my wife's favorite drinks. Some white Russian, or just some Kahlua. Trouble stuff. Oh. Hello, cheese. Hey, Sabs. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Korvik. Good day to you, Mr. Korvik.
Good day, dear friend. Your contribution to the growth of our kingdom
Officially.
is invaluable.
Stuck here forever.
Thank you for your devotion.
Oh, there you go. You made your choice. No takesy backsies. Korvik, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you for going above and beyond with that higher tier subscription. Supporting my work. And yes, 24 months means you are officially stuck here forever. So buckle in, settle in, get comfy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. We got Clone Me Juice, Wolfman Clean Healthy Hair, or Refined Unicorn Horn. What would you have? What would you like? Clean, healthy hair can get you places. All right. Going with the Wolfman Clean, Healthy Hair. Let's see what it says. The hardest part of the quest is often just believing you're worthy of it. Yeah, definitely. The hardest part of the quest is often just believing you're worthy of it. Self-worth. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for being part of my journey and letting me be a part of yours. A character in each other's books. Okay, so we are gonna bulk up the shoulder here, I think with some foil. Let's get the neck situated a little bit more first before we do that. It's like a little hump. The shoulder hump. This needs to go in more too. That's better. Okay, let's mess around with some foil, but first I want to inject some clay glue in here. This will stick to the wood more. It's kind of like a liquefied. It's called the C2 oven cure adhesive. So this is what you use. You use it with polymer clay, and it's basically like a liquefied form of the clay itself. So it helps the clay stick to non-clay surfaces like the wood here. And when I bake this, when it's heated up, it'll cure just like the clay does. So it's not like a glue that dries. It's just it's like the equivalent of, I guess, slip for whatchamacallit, ceramic clay. Mm-hmm. Basically. It's the component of the clay that makes the clay sticky or soft, essentially, just extracted. Okay. Need some foil now. Exclamation point song will get you
Could someone please
hooked up with
direct
whatever
me to the
song's playing.
cnotbusch kingdom? Which direction is that?
Oh, wait. Mr. Deagle. Come on, just hot dropping 1,000 bits in here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, brother. How you doing tonight, Mr. Deagle? Thank you very much for your support. It's been a good day, I have to say. I have to say, it's been quite a good day. Ansbrig. Hello, Ansbrig. Okay, let's do the other shoulder. Hey man, sorry to hear that. Said pertaining to what's going on with your wife, you don't have to say if you don't want to. But I'm glad you're with spending time with your son. Taking your mind off of things, stressing about it doesn't change nothing, you know. This too shall pass, my friend. Yeah. Good distraction, I agree. Yeah. The unexpected tidal waves of grief. Well, we're happy to have you with us here, Mr. Deagle. Mm-hmm. Hordes of zombies, yeah. I know how that was. I had a really bad breakup. Relationship of 8 years had ended. Really, my only serious relationship, other than the one, getting married to my wife. It's the only serious one before that. And I remember running around. I was running around the wastelands of Fallout 4, smashing things with rocket-propelled sledgehammer and mech suit. That seemed to do the trick.
Done, brave hero.
So
Your neighbor has
I know how that is.
Enjoy these goods as a reward for your dedication.
Hey, Nick. Tier 3 subscriber, 17 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being a Tier 3 subscriber. Big time support coming in. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for doing that. Before we know it, the level 1 Netflix subscription will be the same cost as a Tier 3 subscription here. So, funny how that is, isn't it? We got Liquid Luck, Clone Me Juice, and Bone Rejuvenating Tonic. What do you choose, my friend? Make your choice. Bone tonic. Going for the bone juice. Clone me bones. Let's see what we got here. Don't fear being lost. Many great legends began with a wrong turn. Don't fear being lost. Many great legends began with a wrong turn. That's right. That's right. The road we're on is leading somewhere. That's for sure. We just have to stay tuned to find out where. Yeah, thank you very much there, Nick. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back into that game. Need to convince my my group to want to play it. That was a fun one. You ever played Project Zomboid? That's a fun one too. Foes as in like player foes? Yeah. Just mindless zombies, computer zombie foes. Have you guys seen that cloud gaming stuff that's coming out? It's pretty wild, crazy stuff. It's like you're playing a game, but you don't have to download it. It's basically like all computed up on the cloud. So essentially, as long you only need like a high-powered internet connection, and you can play like top graphic games without needing a PC that can actually play it. It seems cool and fun, but I don't know, man. It is cool, honestly, but it's like a step in that direction of like not owning anything. It's already a thing, yeah. It's already a thing. Yeah, it's already out. It's Amazon has it's free with Amazon Prime. I can't remember what it's called, like Luna or something like that. Pretty crazy stuff. Xbox has it. Well, they have like Game Pass, but this is like Nvidia has services like that for a while now. Really, I didn't know that. Games on cloud, yeah, it's pretty awesome. We were the missus was checking out a game yesterday, like one of the like Tomb Raider games, something with like really nice graphics, pretty next level. You've mentioned it on here before? No, definitely not. No. Never was said, not one time. Actually, no, I do remember. I remember you talking about it. I just didn't know I didn't know it was actually a thing already. I remember somebody talking about it. I presume that was you. No, definitely not. No, definitely. I would remember such an instance. You must be mistaken. More clay. Time warp. cnotbusch Kingdom time warp. As soon as you... It's like the island in the Odyssey with the sirens, you know? You just pull ashore for like a quick pit stop. Please, have a drink. Sit down, relax a little bit from your long journey. Then you sit down in the chair, and then in reality, 50 years has gone by. Feels like 5 minutes. $2013. Oh, really? Wow. That's interesting that NVIDIA is getting involved with such a technology, because wouldn't that lead to them selling less graphics cards and stuff? If people just were to switch over to something like this? Or is this something that maybe they foresee happening, that this is going to happen and they're getting their kind of foot in the door? Yeah, that's how it always is. Free at first. Free or cheaper at first. And then boil the frog nice and slow. NVIDIA already selling chips to the AI data centers? Yeah. Well, that's what's driving up the price of everything, right? Chips. We need more chips. More. More. All right. Got a good bulked out base coat here. We'll finish with this more. Well, I guess it'll be what, Monday evening. Monday. Once or twice. Tomorrow we'll work a little bit on our castle. Or tower, sorry, not castle. Make some more tower pieces. And then it's Trollhead Day tomorrow. If you guys tune in tomorrow, we'll be making some troll heads. These are our ones from last session. If anyone's interested in getting anything made, we do we're gonna do 4 heads. 11 a.m. Central Time. Be here if you'd like to get one made. Can be any sort of character. Existing or non-existing. $11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all a wonderful evening. Let's find someone to raid. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Tomorrow is Friday, friends, Friday. Oh, what a lovely Friday it will be. Oh, Mr. Brock. Oh, Mr. Brock's back at it, he says. Let's go raid Mr. Brock Brush Studios. He does two-dimensional airbrushing. Really a swell guy. He's a good one. He's a good one. Canadian fellow. If we can somehow trick him into looking at his own Instagram page, that'd be great. It's kind of a long-standing joke I've been pulling on him. I've gotten him so many times. I even went through the trouble of putting his Instagram page, embedding it on my website, just so he would click on the link to look at my work, but then saw his own work. It was the best. It was worth it. Good old Brock. All right, let's get this raid going. All right. Till next time, friends. Bye-bye.